Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. OLEKSANDER USYK, 6'3" and 198-centimeter reach. And the man he'll be facing, it's Roy Jones Jr., weighing in at an even 201 pounds. He's 5'11" tall with a reach of 74 inches.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
OLEKSANDER USYK, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, OLEKSANDER USYK. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Good right hand. He misses with that straight left. Just misses with that uppercut. With so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Nice counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nope, that uppercut does not score. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about OLEKSANDER USYK in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I like it, I'm happy. Good man.
Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together and put it back on.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle, you can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. He blocks that right hook. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
You'll be looking at everyone to win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost, don't worry about it.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
Come on. You've let him back into the fight.
On to the fourth we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
punch, counter punch. You believe what we are seeing. Nice slip to avoid the jab. That left hook missed. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Insane action. Good counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. They're giving us a high-tempo show. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Stepping around. You're starting to make mistakes and you swing.
Give him no free shots, yeah?
And there's the bell for round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Couldn't land that jab. Done with that counter shot. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
And then start gathering your pace and win this round back.
On to the 6th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Good defense with that left jab. And they are giving us action. hear that old phrase, second wind. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Punch caught him clean. Where did that come from? Down she goes. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
I've got to see that again. One, two, three, four. Are you all right?
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? I need
Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
you. Come on. You've led him back into this. You're better than this.
And there's the bell to start round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite-level stuff here.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice counter. Where did that come from? Down they go! And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four, five, six. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Alexander Usyk in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
The middle, you can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back.
Get back out there and switch on. Get this box.
And we enter the 8th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Trying to land that jab. At the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. They exchange punches. Just misses with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Alexander Usyk in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You let him back into this.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back.
Back behind your jab basics, get your rhythm back, then we go again.
Still letting your power shot. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away.
This fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there.
And there's the bell for round 9. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Incredible work rate. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Just stay focused.
Breathe. Breathe. You've done all your work all the way through.
You were thinking, you were smart, you were loading up, you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you're doing.
And here comes the 10th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And it appears hold that thought. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Punch, counter punch. He blocks that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
Focus back, get that jab back, just box it.
Good round, I like it, I'm happy. Man.
And there's the bell to start round 11. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Punch caught him clean. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Holding nothing back here in the round. They figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Is he gonna punch himself out though? And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.